Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Gaming Therapy on Sunday, where we're just going to help you keep your addiction. Sorry. Can't turn to us for help. This is all purely just fun, YouTube. We're not licensed medical practitioners, nor do we ever want to be. So, with that disclaimer out of the way, we will start the show. Thank you guys for joining us on our podcast, too. We really appreciate that. Of course, those of you on the podcast that are listening to the audio part are more than welcome to join us on our live show every Sunday here at 4 p.m. Central. And Charles is always the first one in 99.99999% of the time. Oh, Telemachus, that was close. You just about beat Charles. His name popped and then yours. So hello, good afternoon, Charles. And yes, Telemachus, into the caverns of the Underdark we go. I like that. That's a good intro there. Because we do kind of zoom off everywhere. Well, hello, Mythos. How are you, sir? 1, 2, 3. That was quick. I'm telling you, Mythos, Telemachus and Charles were just a split second apart on that server because first Charles popped, then Telemachus. It would have been a tie almost. Yeah. How are you guys all doing? We got something to show you guys later, but we're gonna wait until a few more people come in here, then we'll show you. Telemachus. So yeah, it's been so far a pretty good week. You can see this town built up on my table back here. My 3-year-old granddaughter, she was over here yesterday. Of course, you can see the Rock'em Sock'em robots too.
Your granddaughter?
Yeah, well, yours too, but I sometimes just forget. But anyways, she decided to build the town, you guys, and fight zombies. She wanted to fight off the zombies, so she has some of her miniatures over there on the table, and she constructed this town with the cardboard stuff we used from, that was One Page Rules, right? We did that fight, and she constructed this little town, and we had two important things. It had a bathroom and an ice cream store, because you're going to want a treat when you're fighting zombies. So that's what we did yesterday for a while. It was kind of interesting because she even has her own dice, and she just went kind of through what she watches us do, and I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, I wanted to share it, but she had fun with that. So that's why you see all that up there, and then an old paint tray where the top broke off, but it might be able to get it, or paint holder, not paint tray, might be able to get it to fit on her desk, and she even tested it with her paint bottle. So she's quite the little miniature person already. Yes, Mythos, I think it was super cute too. I just was all sorts of proud watching her. It was fun. So we obviously got to clear this off. We're done with the Zvezda, and we got that last video up last week. So now Ashley was talking yesterday about do some aliens. Mini Warmut actually has run across it, put a video up, and we've had it for quite some time, and it's just a fun game. So we might do one of those. Yeah, Charles, Mythos is asking how you're doing. Hopefully, everybody's doing good. We're so far so good, and really can't really complain as far as all the rest of the stuff goes. So, but anywho, that explains the mess back there. And what are you looking at, Ash?
No, making sure it went everywhere.
Ashley double checking to see if it go everywhere. So far we really haven't. The only person that has an issue seems to be Reese. I just don't know why.
Reese doesn't get through onto that, and then
yeah, but I don't know why.
Pexy has been having problems too.
Yeah, but he would get through. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just jumping servers. I don't know. But the rest of it is good. So, and then I guess everybody's kind of getting geared up for Mini Warmut's paint challenge there in September.
Yep.
I'm just not going to touch the. What is this? 20 of them over here? Dwarves?
Something like that.
So I got about 2 dozen figures to throw in there. Charles says he had a big lunch. He's just trying to recover. He hasn't recovered from stuffing himself. That's okay, Charles. I mean, hey. And of course, if you looked at our little theme for today, it's just gamers, food, and snacks. Because you know what? We always end up talking about food.
We
so
always do.
This time, you guys, we're just going to talk about a little bit to start with. Of course, we'll go everywhere else too. But and Tulika says he's on his third computer in a month. What? Old one, new one burned up. The new one. You're crossing your fingers. Oh wow! In a month, 3.
Oh,
So you have to be past the bad luck part of it then, Telemachus, because things go in threes. You know what I mean? So.
well, Charles already started us off. He had a big lunch.
Yeah, he had a big lunch. What'd you have for lunch, Charles? So last night, we had just some Hispanic food, and today we made our poor man's steak and eggs. And how do we do that? Well, Quick Start. I don't know if you guys have those, but kind of like a Casey's or a gas station that sells food. They sell these like small sirloin steaks for like $2.79, and that's not a lie. And what we'll do is we'll take one of those up, cut it into little pieces, and then Ashley makes like fried potatoes, and so we have potatoes, steak, and eggs, and we do it for about $4 or maybe $5, I guess, if you count the eggs. And Charles says he's not ready for that paint challenge. Sure you are, Charles.
He has so many.
Yeah, you don't have to like do 600 pieces. These 20. Well, I got this other robot that Ashley printed me too. With I'll probably throw that in there. And Charles says he remembers the old windmill cookies with the almond pieces. Yep. Do you guys like the ones you get at the Chinese restaurants, the almond cookies with the little piece of almond in the middle? Because I really like those. And part of what started this is Mythos' group. It was my fault. I threw in a giant. I started talking about food and start off with donuts, and then I found online somebody took a cast iron skillet and made this. My God, this awesome looking giant cinnamon roll in the middle of it. So, oh my God, he went back for more prime rib, baked potato, green beans, dinner roll, chicken soup. Wow. Jeez, you beat us. Nice. It's gonna be a different story. Our town, well, Cedar Rapids, one next to us, will have a casino next year. They're already building on it now, so it'll be done.
Either the end of next year or the beginning of the following.
No, it's supposed to be done by 2026. They're out there working on it. They want to open it. So, hopefully, and then we should just go introduce ourselves down there and say we need to live stream some blinking game therapy.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be allowed.
Oh,
we can try.
Just have to ask. For $15, that's a killer deal,
Yeah.
Charles. I mean, not gonna get that nowhere else. So, very nice, very nice.
That is very true.
So, Ashley, you're the one that said you want to talk about snacks. What's the kind of snacks you like?
Depends on my mood.
No, yeah, that's true.
What kind of snacks are we serving? The gaming kind.
Yeah. Ooh, what about chocolate infused with like
coffee?
Yeah.
I mean, they have chocolate covered coffee beans.
They do? Coffee beans?
Yeah, espresso beans.
Oh. Wouldn't that be kind of hard to chew?
I've never had
It's
them.
not like that one time you tried to trick me in that stupid chocolate covered ant thing. I'm not eating
I've never done that.
chocolate covered insects. No.
No, that was her daughter-in-law with a cricket.
Yeah, I know she had crickets then. I'm not, I guess because I'm not a bass or a sunfish, bluegill, I don't really want to eat a cricket. I'm all good. Charles says 240 figures like last year. No. Yeah, that's too much, Charles. I mean, you're putting too much like pressure on yourself. Greg's just bringing in about 2 dozen, and if I get it done, great. If
I don't even know what I even have anymore.
More or less a motivation thing. You still have some left to do.
10, maybe 13, 17, something like that, 18.
So we're not going to try and compete and come up with 100.
No, never going to happen.
Miniatures. We're not going to be able to do that.
I still have alien figures to try to paint.
Unless somehow somebody buys me some Custodes. But probably not.
So print you more dwarves.
That's not what I said. Completely different species. So the dwarves are okay. They're nice detail. I just, they're sitting here on my desk waiting. That way I don't become the hobby unicorn. So I can do that. You got 50 prime
versions.
Wow. So probably what I'll do is wait. Well, I gotta get some more primer because I use that Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Cover.
Yes,
for
I
plastics.
think we have black up there is what we have.
Yeah, but I prefer the gray. To me, I just like to prime it gray. Yeah, Mythos. Remember a while back I told you I was interested in those, and then I've been watching you guys, and then you and Al duked it out. You've been so yeah, they've kind of always been the secondary one I wouldn't mind trying to get. They just seem to be interesting, and I didn't realize how powerful they were.
I gotta finish too.
And Ashley's, I started a Black Templar scheme, and then she kind of confiscated it, so she's
almost
looking
all the
at
way
those. Done. Yeah. But yeah, the Custodes I think would be an interesting one for me to go. It would fit with what I got, I think. So yeah, food though, man, there's just so much good food.
It just depends on our mood on what we are wanting. I mean, we just got some chips that were like $1 that are actually pretty good.
Yeah, those were jalapeno chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be my next move there, Mythos.
I said Greg's go-to pretty much is Fritos and bean dip.
Hey, what's wrong with Fritos and bean dip?
I didn't say nothing's wrong.
And beans are great. You eat enough of them?
No.
You could go take a bath and you got a free jacuzzi effect. It's kind of cool.
You would.
But, yeah. Well, life happens. So, yeah. And I think they would do quite well against Ashley's forces. And Keegan, if he can ever get Keegan in there, we're trying to figure a way to get some gaming. They've been sitting there for 1.5 years, Charles. Oh, well, there you go. If they've been sitting around, I mean, there is no pile of shame. There's just a future pile of happiness that awaits you.
Actually, no, I've cut my pile of shame down.
Again, I don't refer to it as a pile of shame. I can't do it.
I don't remember. What are these teenage ones?
Clint just refers to his, Clint refers to his pile as his retirement pile. So that he has something to do when he retires.
We have this box of Team Yankee. What is that up on my desk? That's been there for years.
That one there?
Uh-huh.
That's the Brandon boys. That's the Americans.
Oh, that's why they're still in pieces.
They still have to be put together. But that's one of the ones that Keegan got, I think, for 12 or
then why do we have them?
Because he gave them to you to build and paint
No.
for them. I think so. Well, I don't know. You don't want to do that. Bubble bath is correct, Mike. It would be. Telemachus, a pile of never-ending heartache? Oh.
Money grabber.
It's a well, you could stockpile the unopened boxes away for a retirement fund because
we're not Brian.
By then you could sell maybe worth
a closet.
No, he's got a garage. How's a garage? So yeah, it's not a. Yeah, I like Mike. That is farting in a tub for those that do not read the emoticons. Yeah, it's They used to, it was a long time ago. I should have bought it, but it was just a clear bag. It had pinto beans, and on the top it was sealed, and it said something like Cowboy Jacuzzi or something. And then it gave you directions on you eat the beans, and then you wait 30 minutes and sit in a tub. You've got 8 mounted boar riders, Charles, prime for at least 6 months. So I'm not going to start mine until the thing starts. I'm not going to pre-prime them. Just day one, I'll prime them and let them set. I always let them set till the next day, and then I'll start painting. And that will give me something to do. I also got, that gives me, a month roughly to get a color scheme going for them.
Yeah, because there's no color scheme on this guy.
Well, I got to look through our paints too. I mean, I was caught up pretty much till that happened.
I have a list somewhere that's full of just paints. Right here.
Well, we are running out of paints too. So, Mike, Blazing Saddles, the Lost Hot Tub Scene. Yeah, there you go. And just be interesting now, wouldn't it, Mike? You just got to kind of picture it. But yeah, I don't know. We always end up talking about food, so we figured why not chit chat about that. And then in a little bit here, we're going to show you guys something we've been working on.
About a week.
About a week and a half.
Yeah.
Week and a half. It's not a game though, so we'll show you, and then we're going to get your guys' opinions and see what you think. That's an interesting way to word it, though. The Lost Hot Tub Scene. I bet you could just title any video like that, and people would show up for it.
Oh, I guarantee it. How long they would stay?
You'd have to turn the comments off because so many people would be like,
"No, what am I expecting?"
Yeah. Pumbaa and the Lion King. Yeah. No worries, huh, for the rest of your day. Hakuna Matata. Man, I can now the song is playing in my head. Thanks, Mythos. Thanks.
It means no worries.
Charles says he's got 120 plus 15 millimeter unpainted Romans. I only got like 2. I have some Romans, but they're just supposed to be for the Gladiator game that we never get to. And I never have painted those 2. I don't know why. You guys know how that goes. You want to, and you start to do something, and then boom, it just kind of gets away from you, and you just never get to it. So,
no, I got.
It happens. You got what?
I got those mummies. I gotta go and put together. So.
All your mummies.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a couple of them you got. So yeah, you guys, been a good week. How are you guys all doing? Do you have anything you want to share for the week?
Because we'll give it another like 15 minutes.
Are you sure?
And then we'll show them what we've been working on.
All right, so we'll chew up a little bit more time, and then we'll get you what we want to show you. So today, like I said, the reason we were decided to name it, Gamers Therapy Games and Food and Snacks, is we started the day off talking about donuts, and it led to giant cinnamon rolls, and we all have our lists of our armies, but I was thinking lists of your favorite foods you like to eat while you're gaming, because when you game, you really can't have something that's too terribly messy.
Depending on what you're playing.
Depending on what you're playing, I guess. But
if you're playing card games, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, whatever, you're not going to want anything that's greasy.
Yeah, but same with if you're video games.
Video gaming, you're not going to want any of that kind of stuff either. Even miniatures, I'm not going to want grease up on my miniatures.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It has to be like a snack that you can reach over, pick at, and not really interfere with your gaming. So
I've done like carrots and fruits.
You eat healthy?
Shut up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. She's over there shaking her head. Yeah. Charles says he's got some 15 millimeter primed African native troops. This is done era period. Wow. Telemachus says Cheetos and Mini is a great combo. Well, now Cheetos to me are kind of addictive. So if I start eating Cheetos, there goes Mythos. He said the same. So I don't know. I like Cheetos, but then your fingers get all cheesy, greasy. Not that I complain, but if you're trying to play it. So I have gotten a little bag, you know, snack packs of Cheetos. You open them and then you kind of funnel them into your mouth out of the bag.
He does that quite a bit.
Cheetos are not a good thing, and they're probably not good to eat either that much. But you know, some things are just kind of.
I say chips in general are pretty much while I'm painting. Yeah, that's the easiest thing to go and try to grab and go kind of thing.
I don't try to eat.
I've done ice cream.
Ice cream is different though if you put it in a bowl, so it's separated.
Yeah.
But if you try to eat chips or something like that, that tends to knock it out.
Or French fries we've done.
Ooh, onion rings and ranch dressing. But then the ranch drips, and then it just looks terrible. Charles says his pulmonary doctor's not answering his phone. You haven't heard from him? He is old, and are you going to have to get someone to drive me over there? Is he alive? I don't know. There you go. Mito says, what are all those orange spots on my ultramarines? It's some sort of infection that's spreading, and the orange is rust, Mitos. And yeah, we do hope your doctor is alive.
Okay, yeah.
But it's Sunday too, right? So remember, if you're trying to call him on a Sunday, I don't know if he's gonna answer his phone unless you got his personal phone.
Even still, I'd be shutting my phone off. Hey, screw that! I'll just answer on Monday.
Oh well, then don't ever be a doctor. No. Be like
even doctors need a break.
Yeah. You gotta, hopefully he'll be okay. Hopefully. So you wouldn't want to try to eat those kind of things while you were putting decals on.
Chocolates, I've done that.
Mythos knows long way back. Him and Al were doing a show, and it was, I can't even remember what was going on. I was laughing so damn hard. I couldn't get the decals on their shoulders. I just start snickering, and you touching a decal and it tears or it moves all over the place. So don't watch anything too funny where you're putting decals on, and then don't.
Oh, they were ragging on you.
Well, yeah. Sometimes they did. The whole Greg locked in the trunk thing.
Yeah.
Something you started.
No, Mythos started it.
Mythos
because I said that you were up in the back room or something. Or you were outside on the phone call, or it was something stupid.
Mythos is a good man. He's got a preacher's license from the internet. He never started anything, ever. Right? No? Are you debating that? Oh. Well, anyways, we know Mythos. You didn't start it. Right? Okay, well, we'll go with that. So, yeah. And that's another thing. If you ever think you're going to be locked in a trunk, don't have greasy snacks. You're not going to be able to get out as easy. Just saying, if it ever happens. So, small pieces of sugar chocolate.
Ranch is good.
Depends on the ranch.
Yeah, there were some nasty ones. We have one that actually our daughter got us on. It's from Lighthouse.
Yeah, it's actually.
I think it's the name brand.
If you're going to eat ranch, it would be, quote, a healthier version.
It's a healthier version, yeah.
But it has a better
really
taste.
Good.
And I don't eat ranch a lot, but I do like it with onion rings sometimes, French fries or whatever.
I'll go cut up a cucumber and just dump a shitload of ranch on it.
So, yeah, you'll pick up a cucumber, which is super healthy, and end up running a bottle of ranch on it, yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Kind of like your salad. Looks good. Looks like it'd be good for you. salad dressing. Oh, well,
I want a little bit of salad with my dressing.
Yep, that's how it is. A little bit of salad too with the dressing.
I've always been like that. The salad has to be drenched.
Do you put ranch on pizza?
Yes. That I do. That's good. Only on cold pizza, though. It has to be cold.
Can't be hot.
No, because it's weird eating hot ranch.
Yeah, cucumbers and ranch are good.
Yeah. There's some salt and pepper.
See that? Start sharing some recipes now, man. Charles says he's come back to Thousand Islands. If he has a salad, it's good poured over sliced up tomatoes. I would take sliced tomatoes and put them in the refrigerator to get them cold, and then I put salt and pepper on them. I'll eat them that way too. Telemachus says ranch makes him hurl. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't like every single ranch dressing. Just one or two. It depends.
I haven't figured out how to make ranch yet. So.
Yeah, but those are just. But that what I'm saying is it's too much of a to try to dip anything in and do gaming. Charles says he's been pepper on his French fries because they serve too much salt to start with. Yeah, some places are just too salty. Now, if you got good salt, but you got to get good salt, not the store salt. You know, then you'll get minerals and stuff with it. The store salt's just
Johnny's here too.
junk. Hello, Johnny. We are fellow kids because the whole growing up thing is a trap. And I don't want to be a grub, right? That's what they used to call them. So
Mythos, I completely agree. Our daughter-in-law, she puts ranch on everything. What does she have? She had roast beef or something like. What did we have that one day that we invited her? She had to put ranch on.
I just know she eats a lot of ranch.
Yeah, I would say she eats ranch on literally everything.
So for those on the podcast, Mythos' comment was basically people either obsess over it or hate it. There's not like an in between where people say it's okay. You're right. I've never heard anybody say it's okay. And Johnny, we're kind of on a food subject for right now, which, by the way, I got a question for you, Johnny, because I think, didn't you tell me a while back that Aries was going to do more follow-up, correct, on World War? Oh my God.
2?
No.
1?
Yeah, it's World War One.
The Wings of Glory?
Wings of Glory, yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying to think of where you're trying to go with this.
My mind lost it for a minute, but I thought they were going to redo the production on some of those planes and kits. I know you deal with them a little bit, so I was just curious if you knew. I thought that's what you said, but it's been a long time back. And the reason I ask that is, you know, sometimes you have a video sit there like this one sat. It's already been 10 months since we played that Wings of Glory.
Yeah, we need to get that back out.
And the other day, somebody commented on 2 of them. And I was just thinking, yeah. What? Garbage plates. So, yeah, but I didn't know if Aries was doing that. And pepper is my thing. People look at me funny because I'll go to the restaurant and I'll unscrew the cap.
He will.
And just go.
Because the shaker isn't coming out fast enough. The shaker's
not going to give me enough nor come out fast enough. So that's what I do with pepper. But Greg likes things slightly spicy. Okay, so Johnny says, yes, they are. Aries is bringing back the Battle of Britain in the next month or 2. I was going to say they had such a huge success with Wings of Glory.
Yeah, it was weird that they just up and stopped.
Aries does that with a lot of games. So they'll come out with this good game, and then they're on to the next game. So sometimes there's not a whole lot.
Actually, why don't we try Cells of Glory? I mean, it's the same concept.
It is. Yeah.
It just, ships instead of
That's correct. Mythos says black pepper is Greg's Ranch. Correct.
pretty much.
Oh, so you're gonna get some more of the planes in then, Johnny? Because yeah, I was looking at picking up some of the bombers,
Direct ordering.
and I should have got them when they were like $20 or something. And the maps. I only have one of the
I'll
three
say
maps.
we want the maps more.
I would like to get the other two, so because they're meant to be stacked together, you could go along a table, and you could run those maps out the way they look, and it would just kind of flow in. So, and they're very nice maps. They were super nice, shipped in a triangular box, which was funny, but worked. They didn't get crushed at all. So. On direct ordering, yeah, I do love black pepper. I also put cayenne pepper on my food too. So, like if I make eggs and potatoes and I mix it up, it's gonna have salt, black pepper, and a little bit of cayenne too.
And what's the question, Mythos?
We have a question. Ask away, Mythos. How does it feel to be the power couple of tabletop gaming on YouTube? Are we the power couple?
Are we?
There's not too many couples out there. I know some people seen us and it kind of inspired someone else to start. But other than that,
There's only a few that I can think of.
That's
World War II. Who's the other one? Paint for it? Or something like that? Go for a painting? Or I can't think of his name.
Oh, what? No, I don't.
There's another one that does a couple painting. I just can't.
No,
Go for it painting, I think.
they did stop by the show once in a while too. But thank you, Mythos. I don't know if we're the power people, but certainly we try to give you guys some entertainment. We're mostly just hanging out. I keep being told, you got to do this, you got to do that, and go for this and go for that. But I'm not trying to do this. If it takes off, it goes more. That's great.
Yeah, go for it painting. Him and his wife gets on, off, and on.
Yeah. Okay. Charles says he's been going with his daughter to the little Mexican market. They have meat and chicken that is to die for, delicious. This last time he bought some of their bacon. If he feels like he needs dinner, I guess you just make bacon. The nice thing with bacon is there's so many kinds of bacon. It's more like it's a seasoning. You know
well, if it's a Mexican market, they're gonna have
it's gonna be pork bacon.
It's gonna be pork, but it's gonna be cooked underground.
They used to do a deep fried, like a pork roast when I lived in California, and they would just deep fry this in a big pot of oil. Super unhealthy,
Oh, but it was so good.
covered in salt, and
Hellchild.
it was really good. A Rochester original food is garbage plates. Oh, well, I mean, you'll have to explain that one, Johnny, because I don't know what that is. Well, thank you, Hellchild. He says we are a power couple. She has a pretty powerful hit, so I try to stay on this side of being good. Oh, home fries, he says. Linkster says home fries, macaroni salad, a choice of meat like hamburgers or hot dogs, spicy meat sauce, all piled together on a single plate. Oh, well, that actually sounds good. I mean, especially growing up poor and being still kind of poor, it's just you can come up with all sorts of stuff. Used to make macaroni and cheese, fry up some hamburgers, season however you want, throw out the macaroni and cheese,
babe.
just a second, and a can of cream of like mushroom. Mix it up. Hold on. Mix it up, and then bake it in the oven. And holy cow, will that come out as a good casserole? And that's poor people food.
Here's all the different kinds of garbage plate.
Yeah, it's pretty much whatever you want to put on there. I've never heard it referred to that way.
But some of these look good.
Well, yeah, it's just that's what it is. So
Yeah.
Ashley's looking it up.
That one has hot dogs.
But see, it's all different kinds. Yeah. So basically,
Potatoes, there's a cheeseburger there.
It's poor
More
person's
sausage,
dish. Yeah.
yeah.
You kind of, but you know what? Some of the best food I ever had in my life never came from, your commercial restaurants. It come from like hole in the wall restaurants and other types of places to eat that have been really good. Now here's one. You guys all know Top Ramen, right? The wax covered noodles. Well, my kids will take them even as adults, take them out of the package, tear off the beef packet or whatever, sprinkle it on that, let it settle in, and that's what they would eat when they were playing Call of Duty.
Okay, I will take blame on that. No, you go and pull it out, you get it wet and let it drip, then you put it on it sticks.
But I watched them not do it that way. I watched them tear the package open, and they would sit there when I used to live here and live in this room, and that's how they would eat it while they were gaming because there was literally no mess. They just...
Yep. I take blame on that one because I'm the one who showed them that because I was doing it once.
Mythos. I grew up poor when I was younger, but after a lifetime of hard working, I'm no longer young. Yeah. Isn't that sick the way this system is rigged, man? Rigged. All we do is look at the choices we get. Oh, you got all these choices. Yeah, I get to pay bills. Yeah, go to work.
That's why I tell the kids, you know what? Stay young. And there's Brian.
Mini Warmut, speaking of food, this is the Taco Master from Arizona who has joined our group there. Everyone on the podcast, he's a taco aficionado. Ooh, I said another big word.
Good boy.
I want a star, but I like the color blue, so no gold ones. Don't tell me you actually have stars over there. Probably going to do that. Oh, no. We're glad you stopped by there. She drew me a star.
On blue paper.
Okay. Technically, it's blue. Eating nachos right now, huh? Boy, nachos could be, quote, a garbage plate because you can take and just frickin' pile on whatever you want to pile on. Smurtle. Thank you, Johnny. But yeah, you can put as much of whatever as you want on there. Nachos
does sound kind of good.
You could, if you're careful and weren't dipping it in, like a salsa or something, you could probably do nachos where you game. But you want to get one of those bibs, like for the kids, that has the little pocket at the bottom where the food falls. No, because then you're not wasting it. And then, quickly you can set the controller down, grab something out of your little kangaroo pouch, and snack away.
That's what me and Greg were just talking about actually in the car. Those new jalapeno chips
the chips we were talking about earlier.
To crush them up and make them into walking tacos.
That's what I told her. I said, who says we have to use Doritos? Why couldn't you take these jalapeno chips and dump cheese or whatever? But another thing I think, Mythos, would be good is I think taking a bag, or any of you guys take a bag of your favorite chips and then put them down on a table. You get a rolling pin and crunch them up. And then incorporate that into your batter some chicken or something. Could you imagine for this instance, it'd be spicy jalapeno chips, but you could,
there's a lot of people that do
batter up your tenderloins. I don't know.
With Doritos or Cheetos.
Yeah, these are jalapeno chips I'm talking about.
Flaming Cheetos, they do quite a bit of.
I don't know about that. You use chopsticks. Mythos says his wife and him use chopsticks to eat nachos while they game. No cheese or sauce or sour cream on the fingers while gaming. Chopsticks.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
I can't use them.
I can't use them. I poke myself in the eye the one time, and then I can't hold the food with them. So it's not Doritos chicken.
Oh, no.
All right, Hellchild. I shall look at that. He says he sent me something on Messenger. Oh, look at what you sent me, Hellchild. When Keegan says that, I'm pretty damn leery about opening it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe, But that's a long story. He sent me something I forwarded to my old work because I thought it was a legitimate thing, and it happened to not be. If I would have opened it and it went all the way, it was like a porn thing. And so, of course, when I sent it to some people who then sent it to other people in the company, it didn't take but about 20 minutes later, and I got this pop-up on my email that I had to go to a video chat. And I'm like, what? And it was one of those things you thought, this is a really cool thing. I didn't realize it opened and all that. So
no, we agree with that, Brian. He's just saying while they game.
Yeah, we're just talking about while you game. If you were there's a lot, all of us like all sorts of snacks, but some stuff just doesn't go with trying to either operate a controller if you're doing video games, or you want to pick up your
like miniatures
yeah,
or
like
card games or whatever.
Like Mythos said, if I was eating Cheetos and I was moving my Space Marines around, it would just they'd have all this orange all over them. It kind of looked like rust, maybe, or they got some sort of
Disease,
infection going on where they're fighting. I don't know. A true gamer has cheese stain controllers. Yes. Yeah.
That is true. All right, you ready to show everyone?
Huh?
You ready to show
that
everyone?
makes it sound like that's an adult thing. Can you try to reword it? So, for those of you that got a little excited there, no, we're not showing anything.
Show a little bit of skin.
Yeah. Here's my hands. That's my skin. I can't show them my feet because I have a bad back. Can't bend my leg back.
He would end up going backwards.
Just fall out of the damn chair. All right, so Ashley's kind of excited too to show you. So we did a little bit of work. Okay, so yes, actually, I was a part of that because I found this other thing, and you did set up most of that, but I'm still a part of it. Trying to take all the credit.
You took all the credit for having a granddaughter.
No, I didn't. I said my granddaughter, but I didn't mean it like I was keeping her away from you. I'm just proud of her because she likes the miniatures and likes the game and paint. And so, yeah, so it's really cool. So, all right, well, hold on then. I will give this to Ashley.
Oh, I'm doing it?
Do you want to do it?
That's fine.
Well, you're the one. So we did some changes around to the shop. So you guys already know about the coffee and the tea. However, on the merchandise end, I want to show you something. We did come up with another logo. So this is where it gets, I want all your guys' opinion on this logo to see if we should use the new logo or keep this old one. But here, there's a new logo, guys, that we came up with. A little squirrel, cup of coffee, holding some dice, but he's kind of more of a cheery squirrel instead of a piratey squirrel. Also, the merchandise, you should scroll through a little.
I will.
The merchandise is now, we found a different carry. So see, look, there's even on the right there a dog coat. Those are the ones that are popular out here where the dogs have chore coats. And this is all Carhartt stuff. So it's not an unknown, like, oh, most of the time you buy a hoodie from someone, because my boys have bought lots of like Mr. Beast hoodies or whatever. And they're just pretty much just general hoodies from that. But slow down, Ash. So this is all Carhartt stuff. And it's not junk by any means. But we got a little lunchbox, different colors. But see, stop. What we did is we got the little logo on there, and we just thought it'd be funny to say achievement unlocked, found food rations, so you gain some XP. So we're doing some of that. Now notice the little squirrels got different outfits. So here's just something different. And then if you go over here to the right.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. You're on a different page.
There it is.
There. So this one is about how his dice is being hot. Purposely, he's got hot dice, right? Just like his coffee. So his dice are smoking hot. And it just different merchandise. And the logo, we want to know if you guys think we should change out the piratey logo to this. This one here, I made up. These are nice. Slow down, Ashley. They're nice, coats. But see, if you blow it up there, it says lock and load the caffeine World War I gamer. And we got one for World War II gaming. And then, of course, we'll kind of just expand it. But what we're really kind of excited about is these are all brand name clothes. And literally, we can offer them at what you could go get it for at the store. But it would be from us. There's a little Roman squirrel, if you're doing historical gaming or something. And we just tried to do something different. And hey, Jeff is in there. Hello, Jeff. How are you, sir?
Got a couple different hats.
we're doing some different merchandise, Chuck, or I'm sorry, I was gonna say Charles, but
We
Jeff.
still do have all our original stuff.
Some of the original, a lot of it we kind of got rid of, but okay. So right there, scroll down to this one. So that one there is actually one I'm just because I can buy one for myself too. But see, we got the little squirrel with the World War II type of uniform. So we just thought it will be different. And oh, hi, Crystal. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys like this new logo better. Um, can you zoom in on the camel one? So that's real tree camo. Uh, and Minnie Worma says he likes the old one too. So we're just not sure, but we thought on the merchandise,
It's
this
just something different.
the logo kind of pops out a little bit more. And I know it's more of a little cutie, and maybe the other guy's a little too serious looking. I don't know. I really like the Squirrel Pirate. I purposely told the
That's what we
logo people when I paid for it that that's what I wanted. This other one we just kind of designed on ourselves, but we kind of wanted to show off.
Yeah, they're like bomber jackets.
Actually, you are scrolling too fast, and people are commenting. So don't scroll so fast. So yes, that is like a bomber jacket. Go down to the description there. It's a lined Eisenhower jacket. So it'll say World War One gamer on the back.
Or two.
So stop right there. So it tells you a little bit about it. So it's even water repellent, right? Brass zipper, resist the stains, button cuffs, set-in sleeves, slash pockets, and so on. Tells you what it's made out of. And so it's not the place we went to that we had to incorporate in with the store. They offer these kind of print things, but they're all in, like, there's Nike stuff, there's Under Armour. I picked out some Carhartt stuff at first because if you're in an area where there's any kind of weather, rain,
Carhartt's
a good. They're all basically work clothes, but they have some really nice stuff, and they're going to hold up real well. And there are little variations of the squirrel, and just kind of thought it would be interesting. It would be interesting to do. So it gives you all sorts of different shirts. There's extra large and tall this time, because I don't know about you guys, but I have to have a tall shirt. I can't just go buy an extra large regular shirt, and because it won't fit, it's too short. I have to buy extra large tall. I can't, otherwise I can't wear it. So there's the options for that. There's more options in sizes, so it goes up even,
I think this
considerably
one
higher.
small to 4X.
Yeah.
I think this is just a regular one.
Also on the merch, now on the coffee and the tea, you guys, is always free shipping. Free shipping on the coffee and tea. It's built in. Okay. But on this, their shipping is really cheap. It's $4.99. It's $5 is all. And if you bought multiple items, it's not $5 an item. It's $5 and then $1.50, I think.
I think so.
I think that's what it is. So your second item's only $1.50 shipping. So I've run across a lot of companies, and we bought, merchandise for the kids. We've got some of your guys' coffee cups and whatnot, and it just, the shipping always seems to be significant. And
I'm trying to figure out why
you are scrolling.
I'm trying to figure out why it's
fast.
not showing the other pictures.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because it's only showing the dark one.
Well, just slow down. So they're different colors, obviously. Every single shirt you see, there's multiple variations in colors. Let's see what's saying in the chat. Minnie Wormont says
Carhartt is the bomb.
They are really good clothes. Crystal's going to pick up the camel one. Do you like that one, Crystal?
Yeah, there's backpacks as well.
Yes. Scroll up just a little bit on the comments there. No. What Johnny say?
About the bomber?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just trying to catch up.
Yeah, we already did
The
that one.
lunchbox, Keegan, it's a Carhartt lunchbox, and it has, I think, a tray inside, and then underneath that, it'll hold 6 cans of soda. So if you're, for me, like for instance, tomorrow, I'm going out of town for work. The company is sending me to another community to go do some mowing. Actually, Mini Warmut, I get to take my Toro Titan Max in a trailer and truck and drive on out and do that. And so the lunchbox is something I'm going to buy for myself to take. And let's see here. Oh, thanks.
Charles, most of the shirts actually do have a front pocket.
So Greg's old school. I like the pocket. I don't like a plain T-shirt with nothing on the front. We need a Team Yankee squirrel with a bazooka. Now that might be interesting.
What I can find.
But anyways, that's what we're kind of excited about is the merchandise.
We even got youth stuff as well.
Yep, there is a lot of youth stuff in there now. So before the company we were using, like Printful and all those that everybody's familiar with, they don't have this ability. And the clothing is good, but it's not a brand name. These
are actual brand names.
Yeah, these are all, and it ain't like it's going to be way, way more to buy this than in the store because I buy Carhartt stuff. So
there's a women's shirt as well.
Yeah, and multiple colors on that. So
yeah, there's 2, 4, 5 colors.
We'll pick the blue one there. See how that looks. That's kind of cool. So we're trying to make it, something different, and
hey, Walkabout.
We are trying to keep our store alive, you guys. So if you could share it, we would appreciate it. And right now,
sleeve.
Yep. So hold on. So that one you got a nice long sleeve shirt, and that's the back.
This is Carhartt.
So on the Carhartt stuff, what you're seeing is those are the back pictures.
Yep, the back pictures.
The back of the shirt.
Only a couple of the Carhartt fronts will have like GWC over the
breast pocket.
I think it's the left breast pocket.
But we're just pretty proud of it, and we've been struggling a long time to try to keep this going. And we thought we've got to do something a little different, and see how people react to that. Because for us, again, you don't make in Mythos, and a lot of you guys who do some of this merch, you don't make a lot of money off the merchandise. And it's not even it's more about advertising the channel. So if someone's going to get a coat anyways, then why not offer them a Carhartt coat? And then
there it goes.
Yeah,
there's the World War II.
So the World War II little squirrel, he's a little American GI type. He's got the star. The World War I is almost the same uniform, but no star, because they did change them slightly. But you just have options on, different things. Hello, Walkabout, sir. How are you? So we're going to try.
Asking for backpacks.
Well, we just got started. The company has 2,500 articles of clothing and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they have a whole bunch.
2,500 articles. And we will, obviously, this takes time to place the thing on there, place the design on there, come up with something to say, add it to your inventory. And then when you add it, you got to upload it. There's a bunch of steps. So it did take Ashley all week. We started this the week before. It took her all this week just trying to get them incorporated into the store. But we're just, I don't know, pretty happy about it. And we kind of wanted your guys' opinion. And I just kind of want a group opinion because I respect all of you guys. You guys have your own things. You all do very well. I just want to know, is our original Piratey squirrel kind of outdated? Is this more of a cheery squirrel? Do you think it will appeal more? One of the squirrels is jittery looking. Well, we did that on purpose, because he's caffeinated. So anything that says the calf name is going to have the little squirrel who looks like he's jittery. You are really going too fast,
Oh,
Ashley.
this one doesn't show all the pictures.
Yeah.
Just the one.
So, yeah. Just kind of wanted your opinions there.
They're just saying hi.
Oh, they're saying hi to each other. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Carol
Is
says,
Jeff
"Good
still there?
job."
I thought I seen Jeff in there earlier.
Kiki said the C.
What?
Kiki says the C.
So, well, there you go. Charles says, good work, Ashley. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
That's what I did. There's the same shirts are in there numerous times, but it's got a different design on them.
So, Linster, the designs, he said have all the designs. You can have them in multiple outfits. Yeah, that's what we just started
doing.
Trying to do. A bazooka firing dice.
I can see what I can do, Keegan.
That's a good idea, though, but we'd have to just see. So for right now, we want to put something out there for the pets. If they were keep them warm or work, especially a lot of your farm dogs and work dogs, they have those coats. As far as to keep them going, it'll hold supplies and stuff too. That's just like a work jacket for the dog.
And then we have some pullovers. There's a zip up, another pullover. Most of the Carhartts are all mid-weight, so they're gonna keep you pretty warm.
Well, we thought with winter coming, that would be the first place to go to. But then there's just T-shirts, but multiple different kinds of T-shirts. So normally the steam is coming off the coffee, but on the one where he's got hot dice, it's coming off the dice because his dice are hot. He's having good rolls. And this just kind of to start with, it's not. There's more to it, but I mean, I didn't have the possibility to add brand names before, and I didn't have the availability to add things like a lunchbox. And quite a few of us are out running around all the time. Keegan is. I know Minnie Warmut does. And there's a lot of times you just want to take your lunch with you, but you know, this way we could at least get our like a little bit of advertisement out there too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Keegan says Crystal and Nala will get the Nala and I'm sorry,
Winston will get the quart.
chore. Yeah, and they're nice. They're nice.
Yeah, so we're planning on trying to get Jesse one.
It shows more when you click, though, doesn't it?
No, that's the only picture they have for that one. It shows basically this.
So you have to pick the size there.
Yep.
And it's all as the color. What color do they have on that?
That's the only one they have.
Okay, let's go back down for a second.
They have size. Yeah, brown.
So now this on the dogs is going to hold up because look, it's made out of 100% ring spun cotton. That duck canvas, I have a pretty expensive Carhartt duck canvas coat, and it's bulky. And I purposely bought it because I have to do a lot of outside work in the snow and the ice. In 20 and 30 below weather, I've been out multiple times having to repair stuff. That coat, you literally don't get cold. Whatever the coat covers ain't getting cold. But I paid some pretty good money for it. So Carhartt's just a very good, durable, tough brand.
Yep.
And it will last. So instead of going through Printful or Teespring or Spring now they call it, this is something you can add on if you have a Shopify store.
And Walkabout wants to know what printing service.
Printing service. Should I give that information out? Yeah, I like you guys. So it's a printing service that incorporates into Shopify. It's called Ninja, and it's if you have an active Shopify store, it will incorporate into it. It's just kind of like anything else. When the customer buys, you pay for it, before the customer's money comes in, and then it gets shipped out.
Keegan says duck takes a minute to break in, but it's the best coat ever.
Yeah, the duck coats, they go way
back. Yours is nice.
They're stiff at first when you get them, so he's right. You got to break them in, but once you break it in, you are absolutely not getting cold, and it don't matter the wind or whatever. Because I'll give you an example. Last year, I had to crawl under a home. Now there's 2 feet, from the ground to the bottom of this mobile home. Okay, so I had to get on my back, and there was a water leak. So all that water was ice. So you're crawling underneath the home on your stomach on ice. All right, and you got to turn around, get on your back, because the rise of the water line that comes up out of the ground broke. So you had to shut the water off in the ground, which is called the curb stop. But when you do that, there's only one way to fix it. And you're like this, and you're laying on ice. You're literally laying on ice. So I found out real quick that coat kept me warm, but my butt was getting cold. I got to get like some bibs. I've never
actually worn them. With them, they're so, it says coming soon when I looked down, but they are going to actually get some bibs.
They're going to have the bibs too, Keegan.
Or
you know what I mean?
Whatever you want to call them in certain places.
They're fleece lined, so they're not going to be big and bulky, but they're just going to be warm. And when you do the kind of work I do, you have to be able to bend around, be flexible, and grab stuff.
Same thing with Keegan. He might have to be outside too.
Yeah, especially with what Keegan's doing. But anyways, we were just really excited about that. We found a company that has
some name brands,
the ability to let us put out some really good merchandise, and we just wanted your idea on the squirrel. Something about duck coats quacks him up. Keegan says, "Yep." But yeah, so that's what it was. But I wanted to wait till enough people were in to kind of show you guys that we want to kind of get our name out there, and other than just coffee cups. And I think people think when you buy merchandise from somebody, they're making it $10 million or some crazy thing. But Mythos can tell you it's not. You might make a couple dollars on a coffee cup. You'd have to sell 1,000 of them to make any kind of money.
Yeah.
But I think we've only sold a handful, but at least it's advertising, right? And so for me, it's more about kind of just promoting the channel. But if I'm going to go outside anyways, I may as well have something that I can wear that promotes my own channel while I'm walking around, and things like that. I think the mugs are good, like I've showed all your guys off. And if any of you out there that are listening get mugs, then we'll buy from you too. And we just kind of rotate out the ones we show.
I'd say last week we had Mythos's and
Mauling for Advantage. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's just a really big change for us to do. The coffees, we might maybe lower some of the options. I think maybe there's just too much. I picked a distributor that has so many options. I don't know if it's too much for people. It seems like it might be.
Yeah, it's $1.30.
So it depends. So just to give you guys a reference who don't do print on demand, it is an upside to you don't stock this. I don't have to buy all these products and hope they sell. As you order it, it's like made for you. Same with the coffee. Coffee ain't sitting somewhere on a shelf done. When you order it, the reason it takes a week or two is you're getting it. They get the order, then they grind that order, and it's that order is
and
packaged.
Roast, or if you get
it's
the
roasted,
decaf, it's water pressed,
and grind and then packaged. It's not pre-done sitting on a shelf. So I didn't want the other quote coffee drop shipping people, because a lot of them are low quality coffees
that are already pre-done
that are just sitting there. So my profit margin on a bag of coffee, if you guys buy, is about $2. See, so Greg's not going to get rich off you. But I love coffee, and I drink a lot of tea. you'd be surprised, especially different kind of herbal teas. I like those. No, not the ones that make you see animals and taste colors, but
Not yet, at least.
not yet. I can't afford that. So it isn't about am I going to make a fortune. It's about can we promote our channel and do it the things that people like and would like to promote us and say, hey, check this out. Henry Mike says, but what if I want stale coffee?
Then you open it and leave it on your counter for a week.
Yeah, you could do that. And see, the coffee, it seems like it's a little more, but pound wise, it's really not, and not on the quality, because you go to the store, right? For instance, there's the big coffee shop that's all orange that sells coffee, kind of like the other one with all the star things and bucks, right? But that's less prepackaged, sits on there. It's about $15 if you go by the pound, and it's not going to be. It's just literally not the same. There's so much to processing coffee. I literally just try to find the best I can because I really don't want to drink a cup of pesticide. So just like I explained before, the decaf. There's a chemical way to do it, which is bad for you to drink, but it's cheap. Or there is the Swiss water process where it is decaffeinated using steam, and you get all the coffee but zero caffeine, which is perfect if you've got high blood pressure. And I got to watch my blood pressure and stuff, so ask her. We order our own coffee. We buy our own coffee. We drink it most of the time.
Oh yeah, our boys love it.
Yeah.
They always come and
I
jack
can't
from
get
us.
them to buy a bag, but they sure come over. Dad, you got any more Gamers of Coffee? You got the Cowboy Blend? Yep. So,
I have to hide my coffee.
Yeah. Lindstar says print on demand is fantastic. It's what he uses for official merchandise for Aries games. It doesn't take you much except time to design. Yeah, it is all profit. So if you make the $2, it's your $2. You're not losing because you have inventory that is sitting in a warehouse. And you guys know, you know, we're not wealthy. We're away from that. We live paycheck to paycheck. We could never afford to buy 100 cups because you could get those things.
I can bulk them, yeah.
No, you're not letting me finish. So you can get that little heated up thing where you get the cup, you put it in there, and it'll transfer your design to it.
Oh,
you can buy those cheap for a couple $100, but then you got to buy the cups, and you can get them maybe cheaper in bulk. But then you've got to have all this here, and then you've got to pay to ship and all that. See, there's not much profit margin though, Lindstar, on some of that, as you know, because all that's incorporated. So again, to differentiate, the coffees and teas are free shipping, free in the U.S. Now, the merchandise, that's only $4.99 shipping, which that's the one reason I like that. I'm like, nobody wants to buy, say, a coat for $50, $60 and then spend $10 or $20 for shipping. It's $5. If you bought 2 items, the next one's like $1.50 that they add to it. So on my end, it makes it more easier for people, more affordable for them to buy maybe 2 things or 3. And again, this is like the coffee cup thing, Mythos. There's not a big profit margin, but it's not. We're not here trying to get 10,000 sales a month. We're here trying to promote the channel. And if that works and we make 10,000 sales, that'd be great. But right now, we just want to do something. And I wasn't sure how the logo was working out. I kind of wanted to appeal to a bigger audience. And so I don't know. So I might change that logo over and see how it works. My podcasts are doing on Podbean very well. We're heading towards 7,000 downloads. That's downloads. That's not just listens. And so it's just gaining traction, which is nice. And it's not in the money-making area because you figure I've been doing this a long, long time. But it's all in the last year, it's really gaining ground more. So, some of what hurt me is me and Clint don't work together anymore, and a lot of people liked our commute. I really got a lot of awesome feedback on the commute podcast because we would be chit-chatting in the car on the way to work. I named it the commute, and it was all gaming stuff, but ultimately you see things going to work, car accidents, a deer running across. Generally something would pop up that would make it even more interesting. So I don't know. Greg's pretty excited, as you could tell, and I'm hoping that it works. There are bags, there are backpacks, and there are more things coming.
Yep.
But this is what's on the website now, and it takes time, like Johnny says, to design it and to find something that's practical. And in this case, it's dead. It's really good. It's really good on with what it costs publicly. So some of this Carhartt stuff's actually cheaper than if I went to Tyson. So if I'm going to buy something good, I want to be, that's durable. And Carhartt's just an extremely durable brand.
And Crystal, there's camouflage bags.
There's camouflage bags, camouflage backpacks,
Carhartt backpacks.
yeah, fanny packs, all
like
that
little
stuff.
drawstring bags, tote bags.
There's more stuff coming. Like I said,
Yep.
there's 2,500 products. We're not gonna put 2,500 products on there, but each shirt, like you'll see 2 T-shirts. Like, well, they look the same, but actually, if you read the one, it's a regular shirt, and the other one is the tall version, because some of us just need a tall shirt, especially when you work and you're bending over. You kind of want a tall shirt that you can tuck into your pants. You know what I mean? So you don't have plumber's butt out everywhere on the job or something. But anywho, I will. And like Mini Wormut says, yeah, you'd have to have 100 sales a month, Mini Wormut, to make $130, and then you're also going to pay what? You're going to pay. You got to get a sales tax permit like we did to sell the stuff. It has to be done.
Yeah, it's
you have to collect the
$4.99
tax.
and then $1.50.
Yeah. So in a continental U.S., it's $4.99 with $1.50. International is $9.25, so it's under $10 international anywhere in the world.
And then $3.
And then the next item is $3. So that's pretty damn cheap for shipping. So that's why I went with them, and there will be more products. We can even ship to Alaska and Puerto Rico
and Hawaii.
And Hawaii for $7. Yep. Yeah. So pretty good stuff. Not much profit margin for us, but like I said, it's
Brian wants, I'm assuming, our shop link.
Oh, the link, yeah. Hold on a second here. Or a link to a specific.
Or I'm confused. What link? To our shop?
To the shop, yeah. Actually. That would be.
Yeah, sometimes links are that, shipping internationally sucks.
It is very cheap. Linster says that is damn cheap for shipping. International sucks. You got to read it off, Ash. Remember, you got people on a podcast that don't know what you're responding to.
Sorry.
So. Mito says, yeah, in 5 years, he doesn't think he's made $10. It's so cool to see, and such a thrill when you see someone wear your shirt or use your cup, though. It is. It's really cool. And what's interesting I've found is that people will buy all sorts of things, but I think they think if they buy from you that you're going to become rich. And not unless there are thousands of sales. It's not like that.
No.
So it is cool. And we have had maybe a handful of sales too. Same thing with the coffee. We've had the shop a year and a half. It does not even pay its monthly bill.
Nope.
Now, on one hand, I don't have a big advertising budget either. It's mostly just word of mouth where I've asked people to spread it around. So like Charles, you've ordered Mythos, and
Brian, Keegan.
Keegan's ordered. But there you go. We have taken a straight loss for a year and a half.
I believe Mike did too, technically, because he won that.
But what I'm getting at is
one thing.
We're not making money on it, but we do want to get our name out. And we are passionate about it and want to make it succeed. The goal is to make it succeed enough to pay for itself. If that were the case, I'd be happy. It doesn't have to make $10 million. But again, I think your friends and your family think, oh God, if I buy from Mythos or I buy from Brian or Mike, they're all going to make all this money. And no, you don't.
No.
Because you're not housing the product. You're not storing it. You know what I mean? You're not pre-buying it. So it's a print on demand company, and uh, that shop there is the link I put in there is the general shop. You just hit the three little bar icon and go to where it says merch. Then you will find what we have so far. Now we're going to add more. Yeah, you had it as actually has it as GWC swag. But the shipping, Linstar, that was what got me. I was like,
that's that's a lot cheaper.
I can offer a better quality product to somebody with far cheaper shipping. Because, like, let me put it this way. I think I bought the Wallingford Advantage cup. Okay, my coffee cup. By the time I was done with shipping and stuff, it's like $23 for a coffee cup. So that kind of sets people back. Now, people will walk into Walmart and spend $50 on a tumbler, or 40, but they won't do that for a coffee cup. But they will do it for a tumbler. Oh, thanks, Charles, for saving it.
I'll say, if anything, I believe, doesn't our QR code at the top left go to our shop as well?
Yeah, that'll take you to the shop.
I'll say so.
You could screenshot it.
You can screenshot it.
But anyways, that's what we were excited of. We just listen, all you guys in the chat and all you guys that show up, we have an awful lot of respect for you, okay? And we love you guys. So we honestly want some sincere feedback. We're not asking just for the sake of asking or to look good, because honestly, you guys either like us or you don't. We're not here to, quote, look good or be politically correct or please the masses. This is just us. And we're just wanting some honest feedback.
And if there's something on there that you would like to see,
let
us know. I'll be, Keegan wants some backpacks and stuff like that, and I'll put some of those up. I'll get some designs made up and put some of those up. Because I know school's starting, so, kids and all that. I believe we have some Nike stuff and other name brands on there.
Under Armour, which was impressive to me because they're a high end and they're a high quality. They're very expensive in the stores, but I'm like, oh wow, all I gotta do is add $3 to this, and we're good. And you're still, it's like they're the wholesaler for these companies, so it's price wise very, very good, and we're very excited about it. So yeah. And Johnny, if you're getting some new planes in, then you'll probably see me order here or there. I already bought some stuff from you, the mug, and I'll buy more, because if they're redoing the planes, I got to get some.
Let me see if they even have onesies.
Johnny says, see if they have onesies. The cute squirrel should sell because it's fun.
I believe so.
We are trying to get the word out right now. Linstar says, don't forget to advertise. My biggest drawback is I don't have an advertising budget or really a way to pay for it at this point. So I'm just kind of asking you guys or the family to
got them.
They do.
We do have onesies. Rabbit skin baby onesies. I've never heard of that brand. Bella.
Yeah. Bella. Bella's a brand too.
Yeah.
Tie-dyed.
Yep, tie-dyed, and then there's ones that have footies, and then regular little onesies.
Yeah, there's children. Some. There's children's stuff, and that's.
So I'll definitely put one of them up.
Decals, we could. I think Printiful does decals. We still got some of their stuff. Well, I don't know if this company is that we incorporate is mostly just clothing.
I think this one's predominantly.
But listen,
clothing.
I don't know if Jeff's still listening. They even have golf accessory shirts and stuff for golfing.
Looks like actually golf balls. Maybe. Hold on, let's see. Hats.
Those are all
visors.
Yeah.
Microfiber golf towels.
We can expand, but it's just going to take us an expanding over the weeks to come. Because just to get that little bit done, took a couple hours each night for a week minimum.
Yep.
But yeah, I gotta get the word out more, because I would like it to hold its own and succeed and not be just hanging on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Brian. Mini Warmup just popped up saying he ordered more coffee, and it popped up on our screen over there too. Dang. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. But we, like I said, we just value you guys and would like your thoughts, and we're gonna see if it goes from there. So we're gonna add more stuff, and I don't know. Like I said,
Okay, decals.
I think they have
I
decals
don't think
because
so.
it's all
No, this
clothing.
is all pretty much clothing.
Like they got an entire line of just camouflage and safety. So
Yep, safety stuff
they
too.
have safety stuff. So like I might just order mine for myself for work because I can get a safety coat, which is going to run about the same as buying it at the local store, but it's for construction workers. So I think Printify has it that we are logged in with.
Oh, I don't
But we can
remember
get
the
some
password.
decals, and we'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll get some decals up.
We'll see about that. So, anyways, I'll stop going on and on about that. But just kind of excited because it's not. We can offer nice stuff. You know what I mean? At a really fair price, and the shipping it just was too much to say no. So we're gonna try that, and we're gonna try and see if we can just push our store to where it was. Charles says he was joking. He doesn't want. He doesn't. I don't think he wants decals, but you can get decals.
Actually, I'll see
We
if we
just
can't get some decals.
Never listed them, but we could try that. I know some people like the decals or the magnets. I just never used it. Never thought about it. So there we go. And Johnny, like I said, don't be surprised if down the road you need to let me know if you get some of those bombers for Wings of Glory, because that's the one thing I missed out on. And locally, they were just everybody grabbed those first as they were coming in, and then at that time they were like $40, $30,
Okay.
and then
Do you need anything else to drink? I need to go get more.
yeah, here, could you swap that out for some root beer?
Yep.
Or something. So I'd like to expand the Wings of Glory for what I have. It's a super fun, easy game to get into. Squirrel logs. Well, we could try that. That's a good idea. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be able to think of all these things because I got too much on my mind to go with. But it's something. And in the meantime, we'll keep you updated too on Jessie. So far, she's doing okay. I went from the insulin itself was pretty expensive to have to try to buy, so it's about $20 less, and there are it's like insulin. It makes your body do the same, so it's like a dog supplement for her condition, and it's a liquid, so you don't have to give her shots anymore, because trying to give a dog shots 2 times a day and staying on the same time schedule is difficult, and it's not going to fix the problem. It's just going to manage it. This other stuff helps to fix it, and so far she's reacted very well to that and is doing much better on that. So hopefully we can extend our time with the dog and keep her life nice to the best of our possibility. Like everybody else, a lot of it's money. If you have unlimited money or just a lot of it, then you can do things, but it's pretty hard for us at this moment in time. So we're hoping that some of the stuff kind of takes off a little bit. But squirrel logos. Oh, I thought you meant squirrel logs, like a log sheet for when you were doing your RPGs or other stuff. Like imagine a BattleTech sheet, but just a squirrel up there with big eyes because he sees giant BattleTechs. What would he do? Squirrel logos, yeah. So there'll be more, especially like backpacks, bags, and stuff like that. But we also know winter's coming, so I wanted to get some of the coats out myself. Predominantly, I've always been, and everybody knows, mostly World War II gaming. Yes, I like Warhammer and one-page rules and 5 parsecs from home now that we're doing, and I like RPGs, but primarily where I started and what I do is World War II gamer. And I know there's people who are diehard World War One stuff too. So the jacket for me would just be nice. I can just kind of advertise our channel when we go to the store, or we're just out and about. And so we're going to try to make some specific ones without stepping on toes, you know what I mean? But a little more. What's up, Ash? Oh,
Mythos cup.
See, Mini Warmuts Cup. I've been taking you and Mythos on an alternating schedule to my office.
Honestly, I haven't seen this.
And so it's out there. I just washed it.
Oh.
So it's out there. So that gets used a lot. And I try to just put your guys' cups on the desk because tenants come in and ask. They've already asked, what's that? Because they don't ask who. They go, what's that? And then I'll explain to them it's a gaming group, And that's people that we have friends with. And then some of the people didn't even know I had do things. Yeah. Woot.
No, actually, we use everyone's cup. Oh, shoot. Jenny's calling me.
Oh. Where she's got a phone call.
Yeah.
But yeah, so. Anywho, Mythos. On the 5 parsecs from home, let us know what you need us to do next with that. And I think we're getting good. We're just kind of getting ready for Mini Warmuts painting challenge. By that Mini Warmut, that means I'm not touching them until your painting challenge starts. And then I'll go out and then I will primer them the day it starts. They're all sitting here, unprimered and everything. So, knowing Ashley, she'll print me some more figures. So, I'll have plenty to try to get done. Don't know if I can do them all, but I will try because she wants to use her little Ratman that she printed. And for some reason, I'm like, hon, you painted them. Just put them up and sell them as used. And no, I can't do that. Yeah, I say she can't get rid of them. So I'm like, but I don't have anyone to fight you. Then she's like, well, I found someone to fight me. I'm like, okay. So now I can fight her. So yeah. But I don't know, you guys. That's it. It's been a pretty good day. Are you done?
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
Lindstar said maybe do some
Stickers?
squirrel logos.
All right, come on.
Stickers. But the one place, so Printify might do those, and we need backpacks, which we were gonna do. I think didn't you already paint the Marvel United, Ash?
Yeah.
They're already painted Mini Warmut. Where are they? Hold on. We'll show you. Oh, we'll pull up the other camera. Let's see here. Get this other camera adjusted. So hold on, Mini Warmut. You can see. You're about to paint Red Skull. You tell me. Ready?
Yep.
That's on. Hold on. Here you go, Mini Warmut. You can see now. She's got them all painted.
Doctor Strange.
Turn slow now. Slow.
Oh.
You did a good job on that cape, too. Yeah, Linstar, I guess that's a good idea. I should paint that. Hold on. She spent some time getting them all done. Because we got them all done and we played it already once. Here comes some more.
Green Goblin.
Slow. Yeah, that's the Green Goblin. He looks good. Where much says Doc Strange looks great.
Spider-Man, I had to actually draw the lines on him.
Yeah, the lines don't come on him, so she drew the black lines on him for his outfit, which she did a damn good job.
Spider-Man, I don't remember her name. Ghost, I think. Same thing. Up in here, they're actually blue lines. I think I painted her the wrong color. I think she's supposed to be like a dark blue.
That looks good though. Who cares?
But
It's all good.
and then Marcus, I think his name is, where he's black. Same thing.
Mini Warmer goes, wow, Ashley can actually paint. Go figure. But he's harassing you. But yeah, they are painted. So I guess what you should do is do a short video on them, Ash, and put it up.
I did.
I don't remember if you did or not.
Yeah, I did.
Mythos says, great painting, Ash. And Meandering Mike says, Marvel United.
Wasp. She's actually all custom colored, other than the black. Skull.
That's who Mini Wormut's doing right now is Red Skull. Looks really good. Oh, damn. Thank you, Charles. Charles says he just ordered some coffee and a shirt. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
Show it off, especially that shirt when you get. I want to see what you think. What is that one? I don't remember that name.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. Okay.
I had to think about it for a second.
That shield looks good.
Voltron. I have Jesse hair all over him.
Yeah, so they're all painted there, Mini Wormut. Every one of them.
Ant-Man. And the coin is painted. And back brushed.
Mini Wormut says he's going to have Marvel United and Final Girl content on his channel soon.
Captain
Final Girl
Marvel.
would be interesting to me. I actually took some time painting them all up. But not to answer your question anymore, but hold on a second. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Well, no, now you wanted to see him painted, Mini Wormut, so, she's just showing you. Hold on. Ugh.
I only got a couple more, Brian. Captain America. Ion Man. So the inside's like a light blue that goes into a darker blue, and then the darker blue is also out here. Couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with that one. And then Black Widow. So with her hair, I actually took some of those whatever speed paints and did the red over it, and that's why it's darker in places where it just sat. But yeah. So a lot of them that have I'm trying to think of any other ones that I used the paint on. I don't think any of these guys. Oh, Red Skull. I did. You can see kind of where it kind of pooled in a couple spots around his cheeks. But, yep. They're all painted. Me and Greg did a game of it. Actually, I had fun painting these guys. So, I mean, I didn't get, detailed in the eyeballs. I just literally put dots in them because some of them are like super freaking tiny. So, like, whatever their eyeball color was, that's kind of what I did. So, like, his is just a blue little dot. Because I don't have a tinier brush to actually do the eyeballs. But, yep, they're done. They're up and ready. Actually, I think the grandsons are into Marvel real bad. So I might just, because they're already painted, I'll clear coat them when one of these days when it gets nice. And then get them to play. And if not, give it to them. That way they have a game for themselves.
Mini Wormut says he'll paint. Yes, but he won't show them. Yeah, I think they would get a kick out of that. They would get a pretty big kick.
You can shut mine off.
Oh, is yours done? So there you go. Mito says he never bothers to do the eyeballs. Well, then, man, I must be insane because I try to do them, and I even use a needle. I use a needle, a sewing needle.
Well, no, there's some where, like, you can't
generally a sewing needle.
A quote eyeball.
Yeah.
Where it's like my giant squirrel. It's just white. There's no way to zoom in enough on that with a fine enough paintbrush to get in the quote actual eyeball.
Well, like his eyes are all white. Like put a little black dot here and there, and he'll look kind of goofy. Like
no, I'm leaving it just white. I'm not gonna mess with the eyeballs.
Yeah. That's my mistake. But I have learned that a sewing needle works very well in those instances to.
I mean, see, I don't even think this guy has any eyes.
Do that.
No, he don't even have eyes. They're just dark right now.
Well,
I don't think any of my guys actually, quote, have eyeballs. Unless it's like a dot. I mean, my new guys, their eyes are like slits, and I painted them red.
That's what Telemachus just said. It says slits for eyes, not dots. It's easier.
Yeah, basically.
On the little 15 millimeter figures, I found that most of them, if you just put the flesh color on all over them, and then you go back over them with like the skin wash.
Well, this one doesn't even have eyeballs.
Well, this isn't supposed. Oh, this is Ripley, but
Ripley doesn't have any eyeballs. It's all one skin color. Actually, I don't think any of those.
Mini Wormut, this is part of that
expansion.
get away from her. You know what expansion.
I have 3 more left in that
So
group.
you have, of course, Ripley.
Here's Ripley with Newt.
And it comes, it came with Ripley with Newt.
Ripley with the suit.
So she's got Ripley holding her, and then she has her.
And then 2
pulse
different
rifle,
the robot guy. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah. So if you get that expansion, then you'll have her, and that's the other one. I think I showed that expansion a while back. Yeah, but the other one was. There's another box one I got that was to it too.
Hold on.
I'm only saying because Mini Wormut's now got
it has other
aliens.
guys.
I had another small box set. I wanted to say it's the Badass box set or something like that.
It's right here. Ultimate Badasses.
Ultimate Badasses, yeah.
I don't know. Did I ever paint these guys?
No, I don't think so. But let me show Mini Wormut something.
Our guys are missing.
Here. The guys are probably in with the other set. Here. So if you get this expansion, Mini Wormut, for Aliens, you're going to get 6 more figures, 64 experience cards, 6 character cards, another rule book, and 4 dice. And yes, Bishop is the android guy.
Bishop. There we go. Like, I can't think of his name.
So this is a nice expansion for it. And of course, so you're going to need the camera now, Ash, because hold on.
I did paint them.
So Mini Wormut, look, since you're now into the Aliens game, there is a whole bunch. She painted all the aliens, so all the plastic, because it's all green, you guys. They all come like this, green figures, and the base. So she's made the base like the steel plates on the flooring in the ships.
They're all painted.
Yeah, we got to get a camera that can zoom effectively. But
I even went and
highlighted
their names.
Yeah. It's fun, Mini Wormut. It's a fun game, but if you play it the way they want you to, you go from one mission to the next. You got to carry your supplies around. I don't know how you could ultimately finish it all.
You can't.
Face huggers, yes, there are.
Yeah, I don't have those ones. I want to get them, but every time there's Hicks.
So the alien we see how the plates are, instead of green, it's all like a metallic.
I made them like a border on the sand or thing. There's that guy. Let go! Uh-oh.
Careful, don't break them.
Vasquez.
Yeah, Vasquez was pretty cool. Gorman was the one that was just kind
actually, my aliens are custom colored. These are actually custom colored. That was when I was really big into custom coloring.
Mini Wormuts, excuse me. I play Zombicide. This will be cake.
No.
Actually, Zombicide, it does have Zombicide characteristics in the sense that you got
there's Gorman,
kind of your tiles, your maps, and all that. But you got
his arm. I know it's hard to see.
Yep, you got to track your supplies.
Ripley. Newt. Even her colored hat.
But the expansions are interesting, Mini Wormut, because they will give you your own extra dice, a miniature rule book that adds to it.
And there's actually another expansion that I want to get. It's Aliens expansion. Where you got like 4 different types of aliens. Some jumper, some that run faster, other things like that as well.
You can also get the crates and the computers and like
The
the
face
terrain,
huggers, the eggs.
the eggs. You could get the terrain for it. They make all that for it. We haven't got the terrain part of it yet, but they make it. Telemachus has print hundreds of them. So in this game, Telemachus, you got like circular cardboard chits, like a chit, and you stack it underneath one alien. So one alien could be 10. There's chits underneath it, and as you're fighting that group of aliens, you would remove the cardboard pieces underneath, and
Or
then
add more.
or add more. And because, oh hey, hello, Chris, how are you, sir?
Wow.
Not Jay's Tabletop Gaming. And anyways, Mini Warmite, it will, as you draw the cards, and it tells you the aliens, tells you what entrance point on the map they come in from, and then they always move towards the closest player. So it is a game where they are always coming after you. You could do the game solo by yourself. I mean, you could use all the characters and play all by yourself. Yep. But them aliens are going to continue to come after you, and they blips. Yep, and they do not stop.
I gotta shut mine down again.
Kind of like that as far as Zombicide, where the Zombicide comes after you. But
I still got 4 Zombicide characters Brian sent us that I still need to paint. Yeah.
Glad you're doing good there, Chris. The last couple of shows, we usually try to catch you, but man.
I've been catching the ending of it while they're saying bye. It's like, well, that's kind of.
Yeah, it's by the time we are able to catch you on Wednesday nights, at half the time we're just not even able to. It's been pretty crazy. But we do enjoy your show, too. And Beyond the Ring Mike says hi to you, Chris. But you'll like it. You'll like it, Mini Warmite. It's a good game. The expansions are helping out quite a bit. But yeah, here you can put this. You put her over there. These guys. That's a game too. You could do like we do a Zombicide if you ever wanted to.
We tried that. You ended up killing us. We got past the first level. Then we tried to go and rescue them, and you blew us all up.
We went in as a team. We went out as a team. You're not looking.
You could have just died yourself.
Not looking at the team bonding.
Nope.
The team
bonding. Yeah, by explosion.
So, well, you get the wrong one, and then I found out later
we didn't have to use it. Yeah,
you didn't have to, but that's not the way the cards worded. So. Oh, you finally got your setup with your big monitor back together over there? Nice. It's been a crazy year, hasn't it, Chris? It's been interesting, nonstop something or another to come up and just have fun with. So, yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Although, that's what we have the games for. And we got another miniature. The granddaughter, who's a miniature herself, getting into miniature gaming. So she's on the right path.
Painting a whole bunch of things.
Her dice. I've just got to teach her, like when mom and dad say, okay, we want you to do this and that. I want her to my goal is to get her to hold a dice and say, let's roll for it. You need to get it better than 4, 5, or 6.
She will. Let her learn. Give her a little bit more time.
Yeah, see what.
Maybe we shouldn't say some of the ideas we have for our granddaughter.
He would just laugh.
Actually, the son would laugh.
I don't have bad ideas. I just kind of want to teach her when she goes to kindergarten to run to the door and start banging on and yell, freedom! Like, Braveheart or something, and just get out of there. No? Tell me that wouldn't be funny. I'm sorry.
Cannot be doing that.
Dad, we got a call from the school. We need to talk. Well, you better have a talk with her. No, you, Dad. Oh, crap. Yeah. Woo! Nice. Chris says he spent the weekend at his brother's house playing Battletech, Alpha Strike, Mortium, and Space Hulk. Now, Alpha Strike I really enjoyed, Chris. I haven't played the other two, but
I enjoyed painting them. I haven't been really enjoying playing them.
Here's the most important thing. You got to spend the weekend with your brother because that's the most important thing right there. spend time with your family and friends, and get to game and just have some fun, some memories. That's very cool. I would like to do gaming for an entire weekend, but I think somehow I would have to escape and hide somewhere because the tenants over here will find me anyways. So when I drive back to my job, they literally show up at the house on a regular basis now, so they know where I live. Um, what was that other one? Nick was playing. Was it? I don't know if anyone might help me out. Was it? Is it something 1440 Doom or something like that? I don't know. There was another one that you guys were talking about. I looked into, and I can't at this moment remember the name.
Yeah, something like that. Something Doom. I looked it. I looked it up.
Yeah. So it's there's so much out there to play right now. It's crazy. But we welcome Mini Warmut into the world of aliens. Another glorious day in the court because
It is actually a very fun game. It will start kind of ticking you off.
it takes you off and it gets a little tense and yeah.
Because in the first mission, you have to find Newt. Well, you have 3 rounds to get Newt. Try to find her and hope you get it the first time. And not pull up any other blimps. And pull up an alien.
Yeah.
And get her out before all hell breaks loose.
And it breaks loose very quickly in that
It
game.
does. And you have to hope you don't draw bad.
Chris says he's got gaming this coming weekend at Wiley HQ. Nice. You guys get to do quite a bit, though. It sounds like there, Chris, like your brews and battles or battles and brews. That's really kind of cool too. It's too bad we just didn't live closer because we'd get more involved in some of that. But
yeah, it's just a 6-hour drive is a little much to try to do.
Yeah, 5-hour drive and battles and brews, I think, is what it is. Correct me there, Chris. And let me know. But yeah, that would be a fun setup to do too. Here, we might get to meet Mini Warmut in person, maybe one day, and we plan on visiting some other people there. But it's just always something, man. Always something.
Yep. Just like with Mythos, if you ever show up in Iowa, let us know. Most of Iowa is, a 3 to 4 hour trip, depending on where in Iowa.
You get from one of the states to the other in 4 hours, probably.
Yeah.
No matter which
So,
direction.
or any surrounding states. It is battles and brews.
Yeah. Charles says, Greg, get a pilot's license so you can fly yourself over. Did you guys see that guy on the paraglider, which I think is kind of cool if you could do it, and you hit that power line and whipped around and splashed in the water? That's probably something that would happen to Greg. And Chris says it is battles and brews, so they're Tacticon. Yeah, Chris also says, don't forget there is Tacticon in November.
Oh, I probably won't be able to get off work for that.
In November.
Maybe if I start requesting now. Depending on what day it is. If it's towards the end of the month, I won't be able to get off.
Well, that's the thing is, we really wanted to get to March to Victory this year, and we couldn't.
Out of budget.
Just was no way to do it this time. Made it a couple years in a row, and then boom, it's like, nope, not able to do it. But we really do like going up there and having fun. It's a fun time. Just couldn't do it, so gonna try again for this next one. Although, if we knew a little bit, isn't always the same approximate time frame, we would be able to just do more about figuring things out. What are you looking at?
See if I can find it. Ninth and 10th.
That's in Kansas City. That Tacticon's November 9th through the 10th in Kansas City, Chris, it looks like.
Saturday and a Sunday.
The weekend before Veterans Day. Okay. Gen Con is in 2 weeks, August 1st through the 4th, Telemachus says.
We might not be able to. Badge is closed. Tickets are closed. Unless they haven't started yet.
No, the sales are closed, it says. No, it says closed, but that can't be. That was last year's. See where it says 2024?
Oh, 2024. Okay, so they haven't even done.
So they haven't updated their
Okay.
website at all. They might want to
Okay,
do that. They might want to do that. It's a different year, and it's already almost August. So Tacticon will probably update that pretty soon. March to Victory will always be the last weekend of March unless it's Easter weekend. Okay, that's nice to know then, because we just always went up there but never really paid attention to exactly what weekend. Charles says his barbarian foot infantry are done. Just 4 war cards left. Well, save some for your challenge there, Charles, but it sounds like you got tons and tons you could save. Oh, well, next year
Looks like the 28th.
Easter won't
29th.
be till, yeah.
So Easter would be the following weekend.
Yeah, April 5th.
Yeah. Okay. So we can start to at least plan for that.
So you won't have it interfering. Yeah, that's cool. I'm still debating on Charles saying for me to get a pilot's license. What if I just got a large giant kite and tried to fly over?
No, you're not a flying squirrel.
I know. I'm not
You would end up hitting something.
That's possible, but there's a part of me that wants to try. Doesn't mean you'd hit everything. Oh boy, I don't know, Mythos. Can you picture me flying on a kite? Might not work out.
Gen Con is in 2 weeks for Telemachus.
Yeah, August 1st through the 4th. Oh, there's so much to do, gaming wise, and so much to see that it's really hard to even keep up with what we have, much less other stuff too. So it's just been a bit nutty. But we did accomplish more this year already. And when I started at the beginning of the year or last year with what we want to do this year, we've done most of it. We just didn't get to do a few of the things. But that's just because life comes up, things come up that you're not counting on. That is the one, Ashley, that was at the Marriott, used to be.
Yeah.
So that's
It's in
GameCon.
Iowa City,
GameCon,
though, now.
but yeah, they moved it.
Well, they were I think it was Comic-Con that was up in Des Moines last weekend or the weekend before.
Gen Con is best 4 days of gaming, Linstar says. Mythos, absolutely. And Manny Warman says, Captain Mythos. That's right. We might actually get in trouble, Mythos, if we ever do get a chance to meet up and say hi.
Des Moines Con.
So, Johnny, the bombers I was looking at, he was asking me, you guys, what bombers are I'm looking for, World War I or II. The World War I, there was one for Germany and one for the Brits, one for the Americans, because they were nice looking and they had missions, right? If I can remember right. So one was an escort mission, escort the bomber, but it was, anyways, I missed out on getting any of those bombers. They were the ones I wanted to go back to, but every single time I went to the store, they were gone. And you can still get them online, but they're like $50 instead of the original price, $55, that kind of thing. But it's here or there, and I don't know. Like I said, Ares was supposed to be ramping up production and re-releasing, redoing the production for both
Well, we still
Wings
have
of Glory, World War I and II. What?
for cons in Iowa. We got Anime Iowa.
Anime Iowa.
That's actually in 5 days. So it'd be
that's all anime,
next
though.
weekend. That's in Coralville, Des Moines, Anime Fest. That's in end of August, Des Moines.
Hold on a second, Ash. Johnny says the big stacking or the smaller Gotha. The German one was the stacking, right? That's what I think.
Yeah, because we got a British bomber.
No, these are the bigger ones, like the big full-size bombers.
Oh.
Not the small, mid-size or smaller bombers. These are like big bombers.
Okay, yeah, because I thought Josh picked out a bomber because he was playing the British.
Yeah, but these are the bigger bombers.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be the first one I was looking at. And I believe I seen one not too long ago the other day. I think they were like it was at a game store for $50. Because if you try to get them on eBay, it all depends. It depends on the seller if they want a price gouge or not, or what they're doing. Like you can pull up a page, and the original box was $20, right? For the box set with the extra 4 players. But I seen someone sell one for $120, and then an ad right next to it, it was $29. I'm like, you're $100 more than someone else. So it kind of depends on who they have and if they're even paying attention to what the average pricing is. But that bomber would be a nice one, yeah. No, this is the one with the 12-inch wingspan. This is big. I believe it was blue. And the other one was 4 inches. I don't think I got. Well, I might have that one. Oh, you do have it in stock? Okay. If you're not asking $100, then I'll probably have to check it out. It's normally $80 now. See, you guys, that's how Aries needs to just ramp it up and get some more of that back out, because they were normally, I think their standard price before was less, but that's less than what I've seen some of them for there, Johnny. That's cool, though. I'll have to check it out. Because it's one of those I wanted to get to play some of the escort missions. So, and it's a fun game. Then again, a lot of the games we play are fun. I just really enjoyed it for its ease of play and getting new people into any of the miniature stuff. That's just an easy entry game. But I bought the extra set, that gives you the 4 more dashboards and all the other stuff. It's funny because when I paid for it brand new back then, it was like $20. And but it helped because you get all this. You could play a bunch more players on the table. You don't even need a map. Maybe it was a smaller bomber, or maybe it was that store that I thought it was that store that we had was marked down. It was much cheaper. But if that's the manufacturer's suggested retail price now, I just don't think that's what it was then when it came out, is all I'm saying, Johnny. Oh, really? Always? You have pictures posted on. So Charles says he got some pictures posted up in minis. Hold on a second, Johnny. Where did I see that the other day?
Oh, those look good, Charles. They look very good.
Oh, he's got them all posted up, huh? Nice. I am Where'd it go? I guess I'd have to see if I can find where that was. Hold on just 1 second here. Um, so is that the staking? So it just depends. Yeah, see, Noble Knights has it for higher than you. I guess it's just going to depend on. So here's what I mean by it. It just kind of depends on where you find stuff at. Oh, thanks, Chris. He says, Greg and Ashley sent you the link for the current. I know, Ashley, but again, I keep telling you we have a podcast and people don't know what we're talking about. Good grief. No, I won't let you put a link in here.
No, you can send it to
YouTube won't let you put the link in at all. It will on my end, or your end if you're broadcasting, or on Chris's end, or whoever's running the show. You can put a link in, but it doesn't let anyone in a chat. And it's YouTube. YouTube won't let the link go in. But it's not Restream. It's just YouTube. It does help fight the spam. Unfortunately, when it's groups of people like this, where everybody knows each other, and we're just trying to share, YouTube kind of makes it harder. But occasionally, we've had weird stuff just show up in the chat, like, and then you have to delete it. But actually, it hasn't been for a little while, though.
Yeah, they've been getting better.
Yeah. But I got your store link, so I'll check it out.
Isn't it right there on the far left?
No, far right, you mean? It's this one here I was looking at.
Isn't that the same thing over here on the far left?
Different paint color, and it's a different one. That's the A model, the version A, and that's the other one's a different one. See the name difference?
Oh, okay.
So, anywho, yep, I'll take a look at Johnny, because that's one I was trying to get to kind of complete things I've got. Well, you guys, I think we'll go ahead and
it's getting to that time
wrap it up at 6, and
we gotta still make dinner.
Get our dinner made and get stuff. And like I say every weekend, it's always great to talk to you guys. That makes a good ending to this week and a good beginning on the next week. So I appreciate all you guys that show up. Chris, it was nice to see you, man.
Yeah.
And we'll try to hit your show more often. We're not avoiding you. It's literally, we used to be able to go to your show, watch, and get on there and say hi with you and Reese. And now it's been a bit chaotic. All right. May Wormut says he's off. More Zombicide, 5 Parsecs, and Metal Storm games. Thank you, May Wormut, for coming by and for getting us into the 5 Parsecs from home. That will be interesting. And the rest of you guys and everybody else, take care of you guys. We will see you next week. Have fun.
See ya.
Have fun. Bye-bye.